what is Miss Wisconsin?
Yeah. So the Miss America organization started in 1921. So have you ever seen like Miss America, like the videos maybe on TikTok now?
No.
Like girls in pageants? Never?
No.
No way. Well, that's not unheard of from a lot of like the people I meet who are a little bit younger, so maybe under 35, they don't know what Miss America is. But back in the day, it was an opportunity for women to go on stage. People would learn about them. They would compete in like swimsuit, evening gown. They would interview, and then they would win scholarship money. So when women didn't really have as many opportunities to win money for college, it started as an organization that would give them money. And so now there's different representatives from across the country, across the world, and we all compete, we win money, and then we do good in our communities.
What does Miss Wisconsin like mean to you?
For me, it was all about giving myself the opportunity to be heard. Growing up, I was not really shy, but I wasn't really good at socializing with other people, especially one-on-one, but I love to perform. So I decided to kind of take on that opportunity because I wanted people to hear what was important to me. I like talking about mental health. I like talking about the arts. And then when I won Miss Wisconsin and won the $20,000 in scholarships, I was able to then travel the state, meet with different organizations, and kind of set my career in a way that I wouldn't have been able to before without the title.
So what pushed you to be where you are right now?
I think it was a combination of me just loving being on stage and being in the community. And then also like the experiences that I had in school with bullying, with kind of feeling excluded and left out. But I didn't ever really want to harp on my bad experiences. I always wanted to turn them into something good. So I used all of the experiences I had feeling excluded and then went to those places where people often aren't really cared about or talked to. So nursing homes, schools with little kids who might not understand what they're doing in class, and then different organizations like I went to Boys and Girls Club today and worked with some of the kids there.
How did racing influence you?
Ooh, that's a good question. So I lived in Racine for most of my life, pretty much all of it. My family's from here, so once we moved back to Racine when I was like 7 years old, I had this network of people. I had this network of people who was already willing to support me and teach me the things that they had already taught my family when they grew up here too. And then I grew up like performing at church. I grew up coming to centers like this and hanging out and just being around people at school and like different locations where I've seen, like eating at restaurants like La Tapatia, hanging out, kind of building that community and friendship.
And how was it when you first got into pageants?
It was exciting. It was exhilarating. I didn't really have as much hope as I'd had when I got that letter in the mail and found out that I could be a part of something bigger than myself.
And when you won Miss Wisconsin, how did you feel?
I felt like I was in a different version of myself. So I feel like I was out of my body and like all of my hard work over 10 years had finally come to fruition, and I never felt like that in my entire life.
And what's something you want to say to like other Black girls who want to get into pageants?
I would tell them to do it and to be themselves. I think we often think we have to be someone else in order for us to be good at things. But once you're like 100% you and like you're confident in that and you share every part of yourself, that's when people really are excited about meeting you and getting to know who you are.
And like, how do you think winning and like getting all the scholarship money has helped you grow as a person?
It has taught me that one, I can do anything that I set my mind to, but it's also going to take a lot of hard work. And so when I started competing when I was 13, I'd never thought it would take me 10 years to like grow and change and develop as a person. But it taught me that that hard work was definitely worth it and that I can eventually achieve my dreams with that $20,000 to go to grad school and get my master's degree.
And where can we find you online and on the internet?
Yeah, on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Willow is Willow. And then I have a personal booking site now, so willownewell.com is how I've been accepting my personal booking. So I go out to different places across the state still, and I'll perform or meet with kids. Like I've been doing Boys and Girls Clubs this summer. It's really, really cool going to like their tea party events, giving keynote speeches, performing, meeting with the kids, because I still get to do what I love, even without the crown and sash.
Thank you.
Thanks.